morning, everybody. Mike, the Golden State Picker, and today is book day. Yep, we're going to go through a couple of bins. If you're new to my channel, I do books. I sell them on Amazon FBA. I also sell them on eBay. We hope to find some stuff that we can sell there to offset the cost of the bins. The bins are $100 each. I've got 4. I got 2 down here. I got to go get 2 more. And we're going to show you kind of how I do things with Amazon FBA. So stick around while we search through these bins here. All right, everybody, here we go. So we are set up. We got 2 to start with. We're going to get about 4 today. We take these books here. We scan them using Scout IQ, the app. What do we use? A handheld scanner. For you who are new, Natamu, Bluetooth. Then I scan this, the barcode, like so. We'll get started here. It catches, and it tells me yes or no. These books then get tossed into an empty bin. They then resell them again to a jobber, and they get taken out of this area. So that's how it works. So we're going to start scanning and show you some books and stuff as we go along. All right, well, we're going to just start and kind of give you a general idea. So basically, we're looking, the easiest thing is to scan the barcode or the UPC code. There are a lot of stuff that I throw away, okay? A lot of paperbacks like this kind of stuff. This is Paul Anderson. If there was a huge collection of these sci-fi, here's Heinlein. I'm not seeing a bunch here, so this is scattered. Some people will add up to a lot of this. I do it only if there's a lot of them here, and I can't see many on top of here. There's, I find all kinds of stuff. Here's example. Here's a this is Jonathan Livingston Seagull. Now, first edition might be good, so I'll give you a quick brief showdown, a brief thing about first editions. So this is 1970, but if you take a look at these numbers here, you see 30, it goes 28, 29, 30, 31. I don't know, they go back and forth. Sometimes it'll be 27, 28, 29, back and forth, but this is basically the 27th printing. So this book really has no value for me. So I'm looking for first editions of things that catch my eye. We're going to scan this one here, and we'll go over here and show you the app, give you a little better idea. So here is the app, and this showed that it is a negative profit. Now, I set my buy cost. I changed my buy cost to 50 cents because Amazon is, I use the placement service from Amazon, and it's about 44 cents. So I set it for 50. Used to set it for 0 and do it mentally in my head, but now I'm setting my buy cost for 50 cents. That's because the fee of placing a book so they don't get split, that's another issue, but that's what that's for. So let's take a look at this one here. This one is basically Pilates instructor manual. So we scan it, and there you go. This is a $12.72 profit. Everything's in a line. Amazon's selling it brand new. If we tap up here, $22.39 is what we'll sell it for. So that's a good one. Here's another one, same one, different one, same thing. So 12. So already $23 of profit on 2 books. I'll just try and scan a few for you, see what's going on. Just give you a little. There's one for $5.78 profit. No good. I set it so you can hear an audible. I can hear a tone. Now see, that one's good, so we'll come over and look at it. Now it's a little high, but I still think that this is going to make about $4 here on this particular book. So $4 rank. That's the rank within the category, 1.1 million. We like to be 1 million and below, but we will take some higher. The E-score is 28. This sells about 56 times a year, or 28 times every 6 months. So this is a pretty good book. See, paperbacks, they're just no good in general. You just build up a knowledge of books and what's going to sell and pretty much what's not. It's like this These I can just show you. This is just no good. It's just a paperback. Now, you know, some people would lot these up. I just don't have the space, so I have to be a little bit picky on what I want. This one is How Not to Die. This is a very good series by this guy, and it's interesting. So that one is $3.21. Look at the E-score, 151. So it sells really quickly. So that's what we would call bread and butter for Amazon right there. Also, condition plays a big part, so that's just like no good. You know, I mean, I'll scan it for you, but it's no good. Now this is a good author, Sarah Moss. She can sometimes generally do pretty good. Now here's something that I will keep. If you take a look here, this is showing red at 174, profit 151 E-score. So sometimes Scout will give you a red signal. I will take this. This is Amazon at $12.81. If we tap $1.74, we're going to sell it at $11.53, and it should sell and make $1.74. So sometimes within the app we have to watch it to help ourselves not miss a couple extra bucks. So see, this 50 cents is being taken away from there. If I take this and I set it to 0, now look at it. It changes to green to 224. So you can see the subtleties there, why I would do a 0, because I would still take that, but I'm trying to do something different with a buy cost, change my buy cost just to see what it looks like. So that's a keeper. All right, here's a couple, and this one is a good one. This is Cunning Folk and Familiar Spirits. Weird, but anyhow, this one hits out at $30.24 profit. It's in a line, so this is the FBM column here, $36.98. Amazon has it new for $50. We tap. We're going to sell this for right around $44, and we'll make $30. Here's another one. This is like a textbook one. This is Data Mining Concepts and Techniques, 3rd edition. Boom. This one comes in at $10.63. So right there is $40. Plus the other ones, you can see how you can get your money back. And this is, we still haven't gone very far here. And I've gotten a few others. So yeah, so let's take a look. We'll put these down. Boom, boom, don't drop them too far. Boom. And like I said, after a while, you just kind of, here's another Sarah Moss. And that one is good at $2.46. So that's a good one. We'll put that down. We just kind of keep going through these. No good. You just, like I said, you get a feel for doing books, and I've been doing it for 3 years out of here, and I just kind of know, like, all this stuff's kids books. Now a lot of people would say, oh, keep the kids books, keep the kids books, but I don't have any room. Someday maybe, but just in general, I do scan some of them, but most of them are no good. Unless you sell them in a lot or something like that, and somebody would say that's what I should do. But like I said, to each his own as far as doing this. Yeah, just keep looking. Now, I can go a little ways before I find something sometimes, you know, so it's pretty easy to just get in here and sort through them pretty quickly. Here's a Pottery Barn book set. What's this thing down here? Probably no good, but we will keep it and put it on the ground. We have to sometimes look up some stuff, and this one is probably, it's Oxmoor. It may be eBay. I doubt it if it's any good, but we will check. Put it down. There he goes. I'm getting old. It's harder on me, especially if I have to get into them later on, which I will. See, now here's a couple of kids books that you don't know, so you check it. Nope. I hate throwing them away, but, you know, or they just get recycled in. This might be a Bible. I find Bibles. You hear me talk about that all the time. Here's a King James version right here, and just I kind of briefly look at it. This is not a real expensive Bible, but we can donate it back. I don't like to throw them away or retoss them, basically. So, you know, I do sell them on eBay. Yeah. Just keep going through them. Ugh, Price Guide to the Occult. That's weird. No go. Poet's Guide to Poetry. Nope. What's that one coming in at? Oh, interesting. So that's not all, folks. That is the Mel Blanc, Bugs Bunny, Porky Pig, all of that. And it does have some comps. Now it's telling me $49.99. It's a 30 e-score. So we can do another check. We can do a Keepa. That's a graph. And here's the graph. You can see all these green numbers here. It is spiking and selling. I don't think it's going to sell for the $49.99, but it would sell for right around there. So this is probably a $12 book right there. So another nice little find. Look at what we found. You want to keep your eye out for Black's Law Dictionary. This one's in okay condition. This is a revised 4th edition. So this will go on eBay, I'm pretty sure. I'll check out Amazon too. But this is a good book to find, Black's Law Dictionary. It could be 100. It's in okay shape. So yeah, there's that one alone. This will pay for one bin right here. Nice find. That's a good find. All right, here is Sarah Maas again, A Court of Thorn and Roses. This book, if it's 1st edition, probably in this condition would be over $100, but it is not. So how do I know? We talk about that again. So here we go. You can see the numbers. See it? How it goes 7, 8, 9, 10. This is a 6th edition, I think, right here. So it is not a 1st edition. But it's still a good book. All right, Fundamentals of a Database System. Hit this one, and there you go. You can see that it is a $25 profit book, 17 e-score. It lines up. It might go for 39-ish, but it's in that range because Amazon's selling it for 60. So another solid little find on this book. All right, let's try and go through a few more here for you. Put that down if we can, just to see if there's anything else in here. No, I'll tell you that's no good. These huge books, no way. I'll scan it just to show you, but there's just no way. They're too big, the weight, all that kind of stuff. Occasionally you get one, but they got to be really profitable. Otherwise, they're going to eat up your bin when you send it in. And we send in 50-pound boxes. So if you send in a 10-pound book, that's 1/5 of your box. So we got to be a little picky. I'll have to go to the other side in a minute. Nothing. National Geographic magazines, none of those are good. They're not supposed to really throw them in here, but I do end up with them, and there's a run of them right now. See them all right there. Getting heavier and heavier for me to throw out. This one looks like maybe, and it was. So some kind of book on herbs and stuff like that. There you go, $10.49 profit on that one. That one, what's this thing? Oh, weird. Yeah, no, 17th annual, nothing there. Old. Alright, we'll just keep going through here just to give you a flavor of how I work. And that one's good. Nice, solid book. The Impending Blindness of Billy Scott. Interesting. It's like a graphic novel. You're seeing a lot more of these books being converted into graphic novels and stuff. And this one is $6.41 profit on that one. Nah, probably no good. What's this one? Christmas book. Yeah, I've had that before. No good. All right, let's talk about a few books here. And here's something I found. Nothing tremendous, but I do find other things. Here's a little TI Texas Instruments calculator. I don't think it's worth a whole lot, but I keep it and I look at them at the end of the day is basically what I do there. Now I'm going to show you some books that I got here in this last little run. This one is popular. It's Infinite Jest, okay? Bread and Butter. 151 e-score. Sells super quick. 557 profit, 80,000 rank. So this one will sell right when it hits almost, basically. So that's a good one. Here's another one. I want to show you the difference here. This is Time Traveler, but I want you to look at the gap between FBA 25 and FBM 513. And there's the new buy box. Now, will it sell for 25? We're going to hit this Keepa graph. Scout IQ comes with it. And you can see the black line is no. It's selling, but it's not selling for that amount. Now, I might get 1284. Let's take a look. I think I can push it into that range maybe and get lucky, maybe 11, but I can make 362. I can make about $3 on this book, but I'm not going to make what Scout. So sometimes Scout gives you a little bit of a false reading, and you just got to kind of learn how to read it. Now, here's a good one. This one here is Velocity of Being, Letters to a Young Reader. Very interesting. So, like I said, you just learn that this book has potential. So we hit it. And there you go. Look at this. 167,000 rank, 95 e-score. At the lowest, we'll make $40 off of this book. FBM is $53.98. So we're in that range. If we look at Keepa, tap, and you can see, look at all that. Look at that. Look at the difference in this graph. The black line and the green line and the blue line is new. Black is used, and the green is just boom selling. So yeah, so you can see the 95 e-score. So this is a good book. Velocity of Being. All right, let's take a look at this one. Environmental Science. It is a textbook. Hit it. There you go. Now, here's the problem. See the red X's on this? There are 2 red X's. That is restricted, 358. I will not make any money on this whatsoever because it's restricted, number one, so off it goes. Now here's another one. This one is Embedded Systems and looks pretty brand new. Oops, don't want to lose my phone. That would be bad news. Nice, okay. Now, 3.5 million rank, 6 e-score. Amazon is selling it for 60. We are going to sell this right around $53. A 6 e-score is going to take a while, but this is a long tail, but we should make right around $35 roughly for this book. So another one that will go into Amazon. Okay, everybody asks, how do you get to the bottom? Because you got to lean in, and I can't reach them. So I got to use this, my step right here. So I take a step up, step over, and then a step in. And the old guy is inside the bin. And I'm going to have to go through them like this. I sit on the edge for a second, and then I flip them into the bin. So yeah, little physical work. Got to always get into them because they just won't bend. Some of the box's sides will bend, and I can lean into them a little bit. But these are too firm, so I'm going to have to basically dig into this. I'm missing on the side now. It's not good. It's kind of the ones I know that are no good. Just got to watch my feet sometimes. Like this looks like a good book, but it's just a journal, so no. This one might be. Loosen the Grip, a handbook of alcohol information. Interesting. And it is good. My phone is down. Let me see if I can show it to you. And guess what? There you go. Restricted. Can you see it? Nice book, though. Wow. 12th edition. This is an eBay book for sure. We'll have to look this one up. And there it is. And Loosen the Grip. But still, I should get pretty good money on eBay for that book. So there you go. That's cool. All right, everybody, I want to show you another way you can use Scout IQ and something I collect. This is Goosebumps. Now, Goosebumps I collect in lots. That's one series that if I find them, I add them up. I keep them, and then they add up in my lot. here is a hardbound book, and Narcotics Anonymous. So like I said, if you do this long enough, you know kind of which one should sell and won't. The hardback of alcohol and narcotics usually do pretty well. Now there's no barcode, but there is this, the ISBN number. So you can hit scan here on this, and you've got two choices. That's the UPC, that's the ISBN, and that's the title. So we're going to do the ISBN here. Close. ISBN. I don't know why it's acted up all of a sudden. I gotta go quick. I think it's stuck on the darn title, so I'll give it a blue background. That'll mess it up. There we go. So we get the number in there. Try again, come on. There we go. So it's 151 e-score, $3.19, 19K rank. This will definitely sell quickly. So that's how you use ISBN with Scout IQ. So there's many ways to make Scout IQ work. Link down below in the description of the video if you want to know more about Scout IQ. All right, everybody, I'm gonna try and get in close here without having a problem. Show you, we did one bin. Now, Scout IQ comes with something called Analytics. You can click it here. It tells you your totals. This is the last 30 days, lifetime scans, etc. But I'm gonna take a look at today. First bin. Scroll down to the bottom. Estimated profit 832. I'm going to tell you I'm going to knock off about 200 for various issues. So I'll say that first bin is probably 600 at best. And plus I've got the two books. The one is the Black's Law Dictionary, and the other one's the alcohol one, which will probably get me 150, 200. So let's call this 750 for that first bin on profit. So there you go. All right, here's a nice looking book, a manual of style for contract drafting. So we're going to hit it. It's got a $119 price for brand new, basically. Look at this, 55 e-score. It's going to sell. I'm going to make $68.86 profit on this one book. Almost one bin right there. All right, time to go through book bin number 2. I got to pick up my pace. I'll be here all day if I don't. So we'll see. You got that one book out of here for like 55, 60 bucks. That was good. And I'm just listening to my ping over there because I've set all my parameters. And occasionally I look back when I see a book that maybe I do a double take because I don't understand why it didn't. This looks interesting, and it is good. Now look at this one. So look at this. Okay, I gotta get over here to get the glare away, but 5 million rank, 40. I just don't see this happening, guys. I mean, but I will take it to look at it. It does bounce, so it could sell. It might be a long tail and worth a shot. So, writing shorter legal documents, interesting. All right, non-competition. See, it just sounds interesting. Nothing on that one. I got to turn this so I can see it at least. Here we go. Bye bye. See, now here, see again, contract drafting, powerful prose. And it again, see, this is what happens. You get some weird stuff like this where it's 4.7 mil rank, 1 e-score, 87.25. So, you know, we can hit keep. It's not going to do us any real good. So it could be just a long tail gamble where you come in like 50 bucks, you know, something, and try and dump this particular book. So maybe, you know, that's what you can do when the books don't cost you much. You can just let it ride sometimes. So I might put this in at $49.95 and see what happens. Let's keep going. Let's take a look at a few more in here. You can just see it. This one's dusty, dirty. I took a bunch of cookbooks off the top. 5 Functions of a Team. This one used to be good, and now it's pretty much in the negative big time. It's negative $3 now, so yeah, no good. The Sunset's no good. Try and give you kind of the idea here. Bill Cosby, huh? He's like him, and Garrison Keillor's another one that doesn't sell anymore. Legal writing exercises. Yeah, see, this one's showing good. It's a little condition issue here, but I can try and flatten it. We check to make sure there's no writing. but here we go. Let's take a look at this one. I got to keep the glare off. So glare is bad. $34, 12 e-score. This one's got a chance. This one, if I can get it flat, so I'll put it in the bin and let it kind of get flattened out. See, another one, Manual of Style for Contract Drafting. Interesting. Come on. Oh yeah, here we go. Let's take a look. Look at this one. This one's solid. Look at that. So far I'm having a pretty good day here. $70 profit, 14 e-score, showing 92. I don't think so. Again, we just tapped Keepa, give us a good idea. I think it's about 50. So this one should come in about $50. There's 50. If I tap on 50, $33 profit, I think. Got to straighten it out a little bit, but I still think it's a good book. All right, let's keep going here. Wow, interesting. All right. You know, a bunch of paperbacks. These dictionaries no good. There's nothing good there. Just one hit there. Oh, I threw the wrong one away. $5. I got to go get it. I threw it away. Oh, Mike. Sometimes I get ahead of myself and toss the wrong one. Now I got to find it. I think this is it right here. Gosh, what in the Holy Land? That's it. So that's pretty good. Let's take a look. No, Women of Wisdom. I got the wrong one. Oh my goodness. Oh, here it is. Oh, look how far over it is, guys. Can I get it? I'm tall, but barely got it. Women of Wisdom. So that's a good one. There you go. $5. Roughly $5. Oh my goodness. Another one. Language. A bunch of magazines. Some magazines sometimes, but no, those are not. Mad Magazine, that kind of stuff. That's pretty cool. This is an interesting one. Amy Butler, probably not, but we never know. Nope, no good. This is Rick Warren, no good. Anthony Bourdain. Remember the Anthony Bourdain first edition signed I had? I sold for $200. No longer with us is Anthony. All right, an interesting little book lock called Lucky Luke. I have no idea. It looks like it's in Spanish. Lay or French, one of the two here. So I have to look this up. But very interesting, kind of like Tintin. But this is Lucky Luke. So if anyone knows, let me know in the comments down below. I'll look these up later. There's another book. This one is Automotive Suspension and Steering. This is definitely an eBay type item, so we will keep that one also. I find CDs sometimes, and then I create CD lots too, so I'll put that in my CD lot. So we just keep digging around. All right, here's another one. Finally, a little book set here. This is the Little House books. Laura Ingalls Wilder. Scan it, come up to it, and nice. It's $20 profit. It's showing 40 over here. We're going to be in this range, so 2008, 2000 rank, very good, 151 plus. This is in very good condition. That is a solid book set. Okay guys, you hear me talk about other things I find in the bin besides books. Occasionally DVD sets. This is Parks and Recreation, so that's a good little set. Will go on Amazon. I am ungated on Amazon for those, so that's cool. But then this was interesting. I got a bunch of these PC games here. Battlefield, Star Wars, all that kind of stuff, and there's a whole bag of them over here. There's a whole bag. I don't know. I have to look them all up. There's some more over here that get thrown on there. So some of these can be good by themselves, but maybe a lot for everything else. So cool. Nice little find. All right. I like finding this one. This is the one Sunset that does well, and it is a 132 e-score, $22 profit. Sells all the time. So nice little book to keep your eye out for. Most of the Sunset books do not do that great, but this one does. All right guys, here's an interesting book, North American Railroad Family Trees. Just kind of interesting. So let's hit the scanner. Boom, look at that. It is a $63. Even if we come in at 69 with 50 bucks, this is right around that price range. There we go. And there's the graphs. Yeah, 50 bucks at least minimum. So even if it sells for the FBM price, $33 on this one. So nice. About halfway through our third bin. The second one was okay, still was pretty strong. This one's a little lighter, but hey, we take the good with the bad as we go along. All right, everybody, hey, let's take a look at a few books and talk about them. This one is California Burning, and this is right now what's going on in California, the fall of Pacific Gas and Electric. Our PG&E bills are high, and this is an interesting book. My good friend works for them, and he is saying, hey, it's better now, but it's still expensive to heat and gas for your house. But that's an interesting book, and let's hit it. And it's top right now. It's 151, 37K rank, $5.70. Sells every day. Now, here's a bunch of these. Look at this. These are a bunch of like comics, Marvel, the graphic novels, those kind of things, DC. I am ungated. So let's take a look at some of these. $4.38. This one here is Spider-Man. Boom. 151, $2.43. Here, this one I'm gonna have to do some conditioning on. This is War Machine, $8.18. Now, Spider-Man always does well. So here are 3 Spider-Man ones. Nice, cool. Maximum Carnage, $23. Here is another one, Spider-Man 2099 Companion, $12. And this one here, Spider-Man Birth of Venom, $7.16. So there's another nice little run. We're through 3 bins. We got at least 1 more to go. Okay, everybody, it is time to go over it. Generally, give you an idea. 4 bins is what I ended up with. That's it. 4. I went through 4 bins and I ended up with 4 bins, plus some stuff to go on eBay here. That should be okay. I found this really cool book, Orange County Through an Artist's Eye. Just loved it. It looked cool. His stuff is really interesting, so I'm gonna probably keep that one. Love looking at that kind of stuff. Over here I need some help. These are like cloth bound books. This one is in the Buffalo County. I think they feel like they're missing slip covers. But what's interesting is this is 1,400 copies, of which this is number 374. So there it is, the Buffalo County. Louis Osborne, Ashland, 1970. So I got to do some. Couldn't find them right away. So I'll take those home. I got a whole stack of them. So if you know, put a comment down below. Now, let's take a look at the scans and make an adjustment, because you know I don't like to sit there and trick you in any way, shape, or form. So on Scout IQ, we can hit the analytics button like we talked about. There's analytics. Come on. We're going to tap today. There's today, and we're going to scroll to the bottom. 2,240. And I tell you that because of some misreading, sometimes I double click a book, something like that. I'm going to knock off on this one $640 here, and I'm going to say $1,600 in Amazon. And I would think that's very fair for the books. I got a lot of good books in here. So $1,600 in net profit. That's profit, not gross, okay? If you look up here, total list price is $4,025. So I'm adjusting that for you. So good day. Some Blu-rays. I collect the Blu-rays and I make a lot for those, and then more CDs. So we'll let you know as we go along. Help me out on those books. Another video for you, doing bins of books. See you in my next video, guys.